Hi, today we're going to see how we can create PDF file from a Notion database. As you can see in the background, I have got a corporate bylaws form. So this is a Notion form which one can fill in from start till the end. And once they click on submit, the responses go to the responses side in the database and it gets captured over here. I already have two dummy submissions created out of the particular form. And now I'm looking to create an automation system which can help me create PDF files forever with the help of the data that we have in the database. For this, I will be using a tool known as PDFOutput, which will help me create PDF files and automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. You can create any documents at scale, such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you need for a business. I'll click on Create PDF and I will simply sign in, through which I will be able to create the automation setup, and then we will see the rest of the steps. So once you are logged in, you will be asked to add a Notion database. So this is the database which I'm going to add for the setup. And once we add the database, we will be able to see all the properties of the database. After that, we need to add a document which will be used up in a template file. And then we can map the properties of the database onto the document one by one. And then we can create a PDFs out of that. So let's click on Add Notion Database. And now I simply need to copy this database title which we have. So let me copy the title, and we can use this particular database to be added onto the Notion workspace. Click on select pages and simply enter the database title inside this search pages field, and you can see the particular form appearing over here. Click on this and the form gets added. Okay, so now the form has been added, and if you see the particular section, you also have an option to add the database by using these top level pages. Do not add the database by selecting these pages from here, as the database addition experience will not be smooth and you will not be able to see all the databases come up correctly. So always and always enter the database title inside the search pages to be able to add it. Otherwise, the databases added will not appear correctly. Also, if your database contains any relation and roller properties, so let's say the database is connected with database A and database B, you also need to add database A and database B inside the search pages. So along with the main database which you are using, you also need to add the relation databases inside the search pages field. Okay, otherwise the PDF created will not have the relation and roller properties correctly shown. So take note of this and make sure you're adding all the databases that are being used. Click on allow access, and now I will be given access to this corporate bylaws form, which I can use for the remaining steps in the automation. If by any means your database is not appearing over here, it will take a while to load the database. So you can simply try reloading the database once, and it will surely appear over here. If it is still not appearing, you can refresh once or twice, and the database will be visible over here for your use case. It takes a while sometimes to load the database, so you can just check it out. So you can see the corporate bylaws form is appearing. Click on this, and if you scroll down, now you will be able to see all the properties of that particular database appear over here. Okay, and the best part about this is that if you closely observe this database, you have these two columns, generate PDF and PDF file. And if you mark any record as ready to generate, the PDF file will be created for those specific records and stored directly inside the PDF file column. So let me reload the database once again, as I just change the property. So now everything is completely reloaded, and I can even define the PDF file name. Okay, so I want to generate the PDF file by the particular, let's say, corporate purpose. Okay, I want to create a PDF file as per this column, corporate purpose. So I will select corporate purpose from this list, and all the file will be created as per this particular column. But we also need to add a document, right? So I'll just click on add Google document. If you already have a bylaws form template available in your drive, so you can click on existing document, and you can add a document from your drive if you have it. I do not have anything available, so I can simply click on add demo document, and it will automatically create me a demo document with all the properties intact. So you can see a demo document has been created right over here. And if you observe, all the fields inside double curly brackets are the same fields which we have in the database over here. So we have board of directors, which is already available over here. We have corporate purpose and structure, which is also available over here. So all these fields that you see inside double curly brackets will be replaced from the values in the database one by one, and the PDF will be created out of it. Okay. So having considered all of this, it's time to download the PDF. Let's click on download PDF, and now all these placeholders will be fetched from the database, and the PDF file will be created right over here in the PDF file section. It even downloads the file onto the downloads folder, and now you can see the file already out over here. So let me click on this, and you will be able to see the particular document with all the fields mapped over here. So you can see everything has been mapped, fetching the values from the database. And this is the second record which has been created with all the values mapped. So we have two documents that the values have been mapped correctly, fetching the values from the database. Okay. An important thing which I didn't mention was, if you want to add any properties onto the document, you can simply click on copy. This will copy the placeholder. You can go to the document and put it anywhere. Use Control V or Command V. This will copy the placeholder onto the document and you can map it live anywhere. Okay. Since all my mappings were already done beforehand, I didn't follow this process. But you can definitely copy the value and put it on your document anywhere as per your choice. So that was it. And besides this, we have an important thing, that is the Notion automation. So if you click on setup Notion automation, it will automate the process of generating PDF forever. This is the beauty of using the tool PDF output, which means whenever a new user clicks on submit and a new response goes over here, you simply need to mark the record as ready to generate, and the PDF will directly be stored right inside the PDF file column. So this eliminates the complete process of using PDF output manually and setting up the things again and again, as everything happens live inside the database. And whenever a new response gets created and you mark it as ready to generate, the PDF will directly be stored over here in the PDF file section. This makes it really easy and convenient for users to use, as you do not need to juggle between PDF output and the database to create PDF. Everything happens live inside the database and it gets directly stored over here in the PDF file column. I hope this explanation was clear and helpful to you. If you still have any questions around, just use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries. I'll be able to take up any issues that you might be having. Or else you can definitely go to the contact section at the bottom of the home page and you can send me an email on whatever issues you're facing. You even have an option to book a free demo session. So take advantage of the free demo session and let me know what you think of this.